Says we're live. Mac and cheese today. You guys, this is my favorite thing in the whole world at the moment. Spiral mac and cheese. So flipping good. Hi. How's everyone doing? I'm a little early. I'm always early. I'm just so hungry and I just made this and I just want to eat it. So. Oh my God, it's so good. This is so good. I'm telling you, it's better than any like mac and cheese recipe I've ever gotten. This is my favorite thing in literally the whole world. It's so good. Hey guys. TRISHA Pastas. Noodle Queen has arrived. I love noodles. I love spaghetti, ravioli, penne, farfalle. I love it all. Mac and cheese, pasta alla vodka, carbonara, fettuccine, butter noodles, meat sauce, meatballs. Oh. I know I look crazy. Oh my God. Anyways, how's everyone doing? What flavor? This is pure LaCroix. We got some new flavors today. It was very exciting. My outing, I always try and go out like once a day. And it's usually to the grocery store or Target. And I love it. I love my routine. I know I see it all the time. And I know I probably have gotten really boring, but I just love it. I look forward to the lunch hour. Come on here. Chat with you, beautiful people. Please eat well. I try and eat well. I do. I try my best. But, you know, I do. I got to eat a little better. But, you know, hey. Baby steps, okay? We're beating up your haters. Be kind to the haters. They need it the most. But thank you for defending me. We can defend in kindness. What do you guys? Valentine's Day. You always look gorgeous. Thanks, Allison. Thank you for being here. And again, thank you for the super chat. Oh my God, this is so good. Wow, I can't even describe how good this is today. Your skin looks amazing. Well, you know, it's not amazing, but it's doing better. Can you do more cooking videos? Yes, that is like on my list for next week to do. I want to make spaghetti meatballs because I've been craving it. I want to make like not butter noodles. I found a baked mac and cheese recipe with like panko crumbs on top. I want to make the Japanese fluffy pancakes. I've been trying to make those forever. I found Nutella French toast. I found this cheesy pasta that kind of looks like this from a YouTuber. There's been so many things. Catherine! That looks good. Love these lives so much. Thanks for being here. 6 months. Top tier Trish. I know. I need to do a members live. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Any plans for the Super Bowl? Like, I'll probably go see a movie. It's the best time to go out during the Super Bowl because everyone's in. Like, literally, I thought last week was the Super Bowl because no one was out. You look so good today. Oh. Pasta with smoked ham. I eat pasta during the day. I'm just like I should wait till nighttime, but I don't know. I had a peanut butter sandwich yesterday, though. That was good. A good little lunch break thing. Maybe it filled me up, too. So, I'm going to organize my house today. I'm going to work out, even if it's just for a little bit. You know, like, be on a schedule. Yesterday, I, like, laid in bed most of the day. I had appointments yesterday, the day before I laid in bed. You are not garbage. I just thought it was a clever title. I always see like that. Trisha's garbage and will never change. I don't know. I thought it was. I'm running out of clickbait. Which I guess is a good thing. That pasta looks so dry. It's mac and cheese. It's not pasta. Please chew your food. I know. I feel like I am. Calcin, thanks for the super chat. Pam and Tommy's on tonight. Do you use tanning beds or only spray tan? I don't use either. I use the Jergens like wet skin moisturizer, which I'm gonna do tomorrow because I haven't done it in a while. It comes off like Not in the water, like, the shower doesn't hurt it so much, but, like, if you're in the pool or, like, the ocean, it comes off. Shalom. We have plans. I think we're going out sometime this weekend for Valentine's Day. I know Moses planned something, and I'm really excited about it. And then I think Monday we're like doing a stay in Valentine's Day. I think I don't know. I was just told that like we're gonna go out in public. I think on sometime this weekend. So yeah, you know, it's a thing. It's a vibe. Chlorine always brings spray tan. Yeah. Should I order pizza? Yes. Oh my god. I know. I've been like fighting the urge to order Domino's. It pops up all the freaking time. And I don't even like Domino's pizza. Like, I really don't, but so crazy. How is Mucky? He's good. Do you love living in LA or miss the Midwest? Everyone's counting my choose. Like your choice now. I definitely like LA. I definitely am not a Midwest kind of person. I'm definitely an LA person. Like I've traveled so many places. I definitely feel like LA is the right place. The only other place I could see myself kind of living is Vegas, but keep your head high, Trish. Oh, you don't need the haters to shine because you are light. Thank you. I feel like they've died down. Maybe I'm not seeing it as much. Maybe I'm just oblivious. I feel like the hate has died down a little bit. Macaroni totally isn't pasta. I don't consider this pasta. I don't know. I guess it is. I mean, I guess, yeah. To me, it's like risotto. I thought you loved Domino's. I have not loved it the past couple times. But, yeah. I did break up with Domino's. The mac and cheese recipe is Kraft spirals. It comes with cheese powder. Put milk and butter in it. Amazing. I think I saw mac and cheese. Was it? Yeah, mac and cheese where they put an egg in it. What does egg do? Kind of look good. I think it was a baked mac and cheese recipe. Unless it was a meatball one. I guess it makes more sense to put egg into mac and cheese than a meatball. I was looking up so many meatball recipes. So many. How's the house cleaning going? We're doing that today. I'm already tired thinking about it. Do Americans not cook from scratch? I don't. Egg binds the pasta together. Interesting. Kylie, thank you for the super chat. What's a good romance movie to watch on V-Day? That's a good question. I really want to see the Marry Me one by J-Lo. I feel like there hasn't been like a good romantic comedy in a while. I love J-Lo. Love Owen Wilson. Maluma's in it. Like I feel like it looks good. I feel like that's like it takes me back to childhood because like J-Lo rom-com movies were like everything in the early 2000s. Oh my god, this is so good. I think the new Pam and Tommy one comes out tonight. I think we're gonna watch that tonight. We finally finished season 3 of Desperate Housewives, so we were on to season 4 last night, but we haven't started the new season yet. I never saw Hustlers, no. Never ever. The homeless problem in LA. It's like really sad, but you know, that situation is like really sad. And it's like, what can be done? Like, what can California do about it? You know what I mean? Like, I honestly, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know that solution. What's your favorite cartoon from your childhood? Oh, I really liked, I watched Rugrats, but I'm not like a stan of Rugrats. I'm trying to think like, I've never been so much of a cartoon person. Even when I was a kid, I never like loved cartoons. Like I watched cartoon movies like Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin and Little Mermaid. But I never watched like cartoons. I did watch like Hey Arnold again. I didn't love it. I watched Recess. I watched there was a lot of those shows like Gullah Gullah Island and Allegra's Castle and like there's a lot of those. I never watched Ren and Stimpy. I mean, I watched it once and I was like, I don't like this. Or Beavis and Butthead. Recess was fire. Recess was fire. I don't know. I never like loved any of those shows. I always like real people shows, like Saved by the Bell, California Dreams, Full House, like like those kind of shows. I don't watch Korean dramas. Should I? Someone else had told me that. I was like, interesting. Step by Step, yes. I watched a little bit of Clarissa Explains It All. The Secret World of Alex Mack. I love that show. Kyle, fun fact, one of my favorite comfort videos when I'm feeling down is the Italian mukbang you did at your old beachfront apartment. I'm obsessed. Oh, I wish I could recreate the magic of the beach house apartment days. I feel like that was some of my best work for sure. Wow, this is so. I like Lizzie McGuire too. Do you remember show? I asked this before, but So Weird on Disney Channel. I love that show. Will and Grace. No. Have you seen the drama about you on Snapchat? I haven't used Snapchat since 2016. Is it bad? Do I want to know? I really, really, really 1,000%. If stuff is being said about me, like to me, it feels like it's quieted down. I just don't see anything. I mean, I think I don't check anything. I don't check like forums. I don't check gossip pages. I just don't check anything. And so like in Twitter, I don't check the app mentions like hardly ever. So I feel if I see anything about me on TikTok, I scroll past. Thank you, Gooch, for the super chat. Holly Madison gave you a shout out on a resurrection video. My queen. That makes I love her. I watch her stories more than anyone. I love her. Okay, someone keeps asking the Subway third album. I just took a little break from it. I have like 3 of the 6 songs recorded. There's not really much update. Just that I need to like I'm just still chilling. I'm still in my chilling phase and I feel like that's okay. Like I feel like I'm always trying to do something and be so busy. Like all of that. So yeah. Can I invite you to my wedding? Did you stop doing merch? No, we have not stopped doing merch. We're just transitioning. We have a whole new company we're trying to transition with. It's been a process. Does Mose ever get hate for being with you? Obviously, it shouldn't matter, but do you get like upset that he has to deal with it? Oh my God. Yeah, he gets like so much hate. Like so much hate and like more hate than literally anyone, even though I've been with like literally the worst people who are clearly used me, people like in just for like everything. Like very clearly people not into me, but then like the first person that like is interested in me, like wants to marry me, like have a house with me, like all this stuff. People give him so much hate because it's like, oh, like how dare you like fight? Because I think everyone thought I would never like find someone, including myself, because I'm like a lot. But it really took someone like loving me to like calm down. I feel like I haven't had any outbursts or episodes. And so like, I mean, I don't know, last year, and it wasn't even towards him or at him. It was just like everything else triggering me, like the internet. And I was just like, I don't know. So I think people just really, yeah, they're jealous to see you happy. Yeah, I think they're just mad. Whether it's jealous, maybe, but also just mad because there's people who just like want to see people miserable, and they know that I was most miserable, like single and like lonely, because I was a very lonely person. I had no pets, I didn't have a lot of friends, and I always just thrived when I was in a relationship. So I feel like they were so mad that like I found somebody. You recently have stated you will go on every podcast. I'm 100% certain that Grace Helbig has asked you to have you on before. What do you do? I have not gotten an email from Grace. And like, I don't know. Honestly, like, I feel like I was like unnecessarily beefing with her, maybe one-sided, but like, I don't know. I was just being mad at everybody back in the day. I don't know. And I kind of feel, certain names, you're just like, oh, I feel bad, like for coming for them. Like, even when I talk about like Tyler Oakley and like just all these people, I feel like I had such like bitterness and animosity towards them when they were like big. And I was like, I never was like big on, YouTube. Like, I never was like a Tyler Oakley or Grace Helbig for that matter. They all had their own TV shows, they all did their own thing. And I feel like I was like so bitter that when they had like their fall, like less followers or whatever, I was like, oh, haha, like look what happened. But it's like, I don't know. Ultimately, like that just was also bad karma towards me and just bad energy my way because I'm like laughing at people. And then meanwhile, my views have always been up and down. So I don't know. The Call Her Daddy podcast. I feel like they have more like, I don't know what the word is, not relevant, but just like current people on, like current dramas. Like they had Jamie Lynn and then they had Julia Fox. So I'm proud of you. Thanks. Do you use any healing crystals for your energy? I do. I do regularly. Um, more I have healing energy like potions or teas, a lot of that stuff to heal me. And like, with intention, of course. I make like herbal tea with like intention. Karma for sure. Glad you took accountability for it. And look, this is why I always say, like, I'm the perfect person to say this to people because I tweeted something the other day, like, I promise it's like way easier to mind your own business and like your life will like instantly become less stressful the minute you just worry about yourself and literally not what anyone else is saying. I just realized this water had 3 8s. My birthday, 5/8/88. That's very exciting. I love that. So like, and then I said, like what the minute you stop worrying about anyone else, like including what they're doing or wishing someone well, like it takes so much energy to like focus on other people's lives and keep up with them and stuff like that in a bad way, right? Like if you're watching and you're like, oh, I'm getting good energy from this, or I'm finding joy or entertainment, or I'm eating, or I'm, it's my break or something, and you're like finding some sort of joy in it, like of course that's like a good thing. It just like everyone's energy gets up. But when you're like literally just like wishing negative on people, like it really does come back to you. It's crazy. It's like weird in like a weird way, right? Like I would always like I don't know, like, I don't know. I see people do, like, videos all the time where they're like, "Oh, like, I saw, like" because I type my name in to find my channel. So, like, it'll be, like, the first video will come up, and there was one that was like, "Oh, Trisha Paytas, like, predicts divorce." I'm like, how? Like, who wishes that? But, like, I know who, me. Like, I feel like back in the day, not that I, like, wished people divorce, but you would be like, if you heard someone divorce, you were kinda like me back in the day would be kinda like, uh-huh. Like, it was so stupid, and, like, it's embarrassing to admit because it's super toxic and super gross, but it really came out of a place of unhappiness. Now, like, I had a friend text me the other day and they're like, "I'm gonna break up with my boyfriend." And I was like, "Really think about it." I'm like, "No, but like, wait, give it time, give it space." Like, sorry, that was so gross. Like, give it time, give it space. And I'm always like rooting for people to stay together. I'm not, but back in the day, if you had told me we're breaking up, I'm like, yeah, you should. Like, that was really shitty. Like, I always try and like, because when someone's like venting, it's very easy to take that person's side and to kind of like bring down the other person, especially if you're not really that into them or you don't want them to be with your friend or whatever. But like, you gotta think of that person's happiness. The first thing I ask is like, was it they're cheating? Obviously, like even in that case, like I don't say that's a hard quit or something, but um yeah, I don't know, like, but I'm always like, if you didn't cheat and not abusive physically, like I feel like if you're physically abusive, that's like the only hard you need to leave right now. Cheating is hard. I feel so many of the stories on TikTok. Me personally, if most cheat, I could never because I'm just so insecure with that. Like I always was. I mean, obviously not in this relationship, but I've always been insecure with that. So like I would just be absolutely devastated, like crushed, like would never ever trust. And like trust me, we had our own trust issues we had to work through at the beginning. Like we definitely had. I always say this, like our relationship. I say this to like everyone, including like my friend who was just trying thinking of breaking up. I'm like, it started really, really like okay, and then it got really awful, like super, super like really toxic, and like honestly, like, it did change, like, there was a change. Advice with Trish, new channel, love you, queen. Oh, thanks, baseball fam. Thank you for the super chat. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of what this is becoming, advice with Trish, but Been here since your books and when you bought out the fake tan. Oh, wow. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I feel like Trish. I'm always here to support. Thanks, Nikita. Thank you for the super chat. But not to say like stick out a toxic relationship. Obviously, everyone knows their limits. And that's what I was telling my friend too. I was like, well, let's get together next week because like I can't really fully grasp the situation. But I just know like people actually like do change. Like it's crazy, like in a huge way. And I think it takes like both people to want to change. And like it's really crazy because I really do consider our relationship like so perfect and happy right now. Like I really do. Like it's and maybe that's like sometimes I think it's too good to be true, but I don't let myself think negative like that because I'm just like, no, this is great. Like it's really just perfect and fun and easy and like that's it. But then, you think about how it started or in the middle and you're just like, wow, that was like, but it just takes time. And, I do think kind of like if you're meant to be, you're meant to be. But um, yeah. Thank you for the super chat, Danny. I don't know. Beautiful things that are in the past will be in the past. I'm appreciative of everything that I've done, every opportunity I've had, and I'm always appreciative. I consider everything kind of a beautiful experience when I look back at things, even if it was kind of like not so great. I do consider everything a beautiful experience that I've done, but sometimes you have to keep evolving, moving forward. And right now, I'm kind of like even just existing and evolving. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing much. You beautiful people are all here with me. Thank you, by the way. Um this is great. I think this is a good time to go on. I went on last night and I deleted that video because I don't know. I just feel like it wasn't like my best life. I don't know. What's for dinner? We're making quesadillas. Quesadillas. Yeah, I've been doing a little overload on the cheese. I need to like probably chill the cheese. You have a blessing coming your way. Thank you, Joelle. I will claim that energy. Are you gonna do a video about you seeing spirits? There's not much to say. They kind of hang out. I closed the door again. I could let them in, but I closed the door to keep them out because they like to hang out in here. And they're very distracting. They're very distracting spirits. They want to be talking and stuff. Do more ASMR. Yes. I'm doing great. Thank you. Hi, TikTok. I predict that you'll be on Netflix one day. What would I do on Netflix? I liked well, I didn't watch it, but my friend was telling me Paris in Love was really good on Peacock. Like, where do you get Peacock? Is that like the NBC app or something? I don't know. Oh God, no, you do not want to close up with these nails. I got these nails done like literally at the beginning of January. I'm going tomorrow to like get them off. They're like so. Thank you for the super chat, Cody. So sad boy music, like I have a few songs done. I don't know. I want to. I know I'm gonna finish it because I have like the album art cover and like actually like we had like Richie was doing the like guitar solos. Like it was really, really good. So I'm like gonna finish the album because it was like a lot of people working on it and including myself. But favorite Shelley Duvall movie. The only thing I know Shelley Duvall from, I believe, right, is The Shining. Is that Shelley Duvall? That's the only movie I know her from. I heard she had like a sad like ending in life. Or is she still alive? Someone I saw somewhere on TikTok that like she kind of something like I don't know. I'm not really sure what happened, but are you watching the Winter Olympics? No. I'm just not a sports person. But yeah. I just, till who is your favorite YouTuber to watch? I was watching Miss Remy Ashton the other day. I haven't watched her in a while, but I like her. Ashlyn, how do you get over heartbreak? Oh God, time. Time is the only way to get over heartbreak for real. Heartbreak is, oh, it's the worst. Oh, it's the worst. Like when my friend told me he was thinking of breaking up, I was just like, no, because it really is just awful. And I've always had my heart broken. Like I don't think I ever broke anyone's heart. I've always had my heart broken. It's so painful. And it just time heals, and that sucks, but it does. And you do get over it, and you find someone else, and you're just like, wow, thank God it didn't work out. And it's like, it's true. People say that, but it's true. Carolina, I've been here since day one for you since you were in that small room making videos and showing all your shoes. Oh, love to see your growth. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that was in Hollywood. I think that was like my little kitchen. Or maybe it was my studio. I had a studio apartment. It's crazy. Um, and then we will always. I've never gotten in like the next relationship and was like, oh yeah, this isn't as good as the other one. Like I've always found something better. And then like once you meet the one, you just kind of know. Like it's kind of weird. Like in a weird way, I feel like I knew way early when I met Moses, but then it was just like, I don't know, maybe I was like too scary. And I was a different person. I was like on heavy drugs. Like I was coming off drugs, I was on drugs, like I was a crazy person. So I think again, it's like it takes time. And obviously if you're have substances involved. Um How is all your mental health issues and all the religions you practice lately? Mental health is great for the first time in a long time. It's been so good. It's like I said, for me, my mental health, I'm happy when I'm at a pace. Um, so like it's just been great. I'm happy, which is good. Yeah. So are you gonna celebrate 5 million on YouTube again? Sure, why not? You know what? It's a good thing I didn't. Oh, someone did that. I'm not sorry. That sounded like a mean laugh. It wasn't. But I remember someone hit 5 million, and they did a whole thing. They got like a balloon and like they had five spelled out in, like hamburgers or something, and then they lost like all their subs. They went back under 5 million. I feel like that's like the curse to celebrate. um. Anyways, how is the compost? We'll do a compost update. As everyone asking if you've seen Pam and Tommy, yes, we watched the first 3 episodes, so I guess the new ones come out tonight. Emily, you're my idol. You make me so happy. I have borderline personality disorder. You look great. Oh, thanks, Emily. Yeah, borderline's an interesting one. It's cool. Like, again, no, not cool, but it's cool that it's come to like light more. It's so funny because like I had been diagnosed with borderline, which I always thought was kind of like a made up one, kind of like histrionic personality disorder. You think it's kind of just like a name they give, but I like that it's becoming more mainstream is like the wrong word, just like talked about so people know about it. It's kind of cool. Like it's kind of nice to have people like at least kind of understand, you know. Trisha, thank you for sharing your journey of beauty and vulnerability. You helped me cure my isolation during COVID. Love you. Thank you, Allie. I hope you're doing okay. I hope everyone's doing okay through the pandemic. But yeah, isolation was tough. Like again, thank God I found Moses through the pandemic. I don't know if I would have survived. I really don't know. Cody S. So when can we expect the new sad boy music? A lot of people asking about this. That makes me happy. I'm gonna get back into it, I think, in a few weeks. And maybe just like easy, like, like one day every couple weeks, because I kind of like push myself so much. And sometimes I get a little overwhelmed or I like don't want to do it even though like I'm making plans for myself. I don't need any help, but Alyssa, please email me. Sorry if I haven't gotten back to everyone's emails. I get a lot of emails from these lives, which are great. I really try and go through them all. But like right when I log off, try and email me so I can like look at it right away because I usually like sit here for a minute and decompress. Favorite 90 day fiance couple? Actually, that's why I want to work out. I haven't seen 90 Day in a while. I like the season. I don't know. I liked Caleb and Anna. I don't remember her name. But then I heard some things about her. And again, like everyone has a past, but I was kind of like, oh. Then I like Gino and his girl. I forgot her name. Oh, Alina. Yes, Alina. And then they got kind of weird. And then I like the girl and the girl in Montana. I forgot her name too. But I like those shows. I like them. Do you want to be on The Bachelor? Well, I'm married, so maybe. I'm just kidding. Message for you. Please, you're on the right path, but stop thinking about the past negative person. You are doing amazing. Thanks, Joelle. You know what? I really don't think about it because I've really fully forgiven and moved on from myself. And I've tried my best to apologize to everyone that I feel needed an apology, and it's up to them whether they accept it or not, to everybody. And like that's all you can do. And there's always like time and place. And I feel like I've set enough boundaries for myself now to include people I want in my life and to not include people I want in my life. And I think that's okay. And I think like people setting boundaries, like people who don't want me in their life, for instance, it was really hard for me to like accept someone's boundaries if they don't want me in their life. But ultimately like that is life, and you have to accept it and just respect it and understand it, because like it'll come a time where like when I needed to make boundaries with people and you're just like, okay, please. And then when someone doesn't respect it, it's literally the worst thing in the world. So do what gives you closure, and you only you're amazing. Exactly. And that's the thing. And sometimes also too, like you have to give yourself your own closure. Cause like I think with like relationships and stuff, I was like, but I want some closure. And it's like sometimes like you can't, because if that person set a boundary and doesn't want you in their life. You can't get closure that way. You have to like set your own closure. And I don't know. It's hard. Closure's a hard one. And sometimes you never get it, and that's okay. And that's why you give it to yourself. Did you see the compilation of you looking at your fingers? No. What is the ghost story you and Moses talked about in the video where you were having dinner in the Maldives? I think you said you heard screams. Oh my God. Yeah, haven't I told that story before? I don't remember. But let me get to that in a second. Kemi, how do you feel with self-consciousness? I often feel really insecure for being a bigger girl when I go out. It's hard. I struggle a lot. I think right now I'm like at my heavy points again. You have to, the ultimate goal for me is like finding clothes that make me feel comfortable. That's why I do wear a lot of like Fashion Nova and stuff that's like stretchy, that I just feel comfortable. Because when you wear sizes that maybe you've outgrown or too little, like then you start feeling a little more self-conscious. But ultimately, just know that no one else is really looking at your weight for you, except for like you're the only one thinking about it. And I get it; it can be uncomfortable and stuff. But really try to do things that make yourself feel better. For me, it's like when I glam or when I, have a nice outfit or something like that. But no one else is really, you know, judging you. And if they are, then they have issues. Like if they think about that, like if someone's like, because the internet is super judgmental, but like think about if you're like out in public and someone's just like, wow, that's a big like no, I've never thought that. And I've been a really judgy person, but never once, even in my like hateful, judgy days, maybe online I called someone fat or something. I don't know, out of being miserable, but never once in real life have I like ever been at a restaurant somewhere and I'm like, that person's really fat. Oh my God. Like I never think about it ever. And that was like from being a judgmental person. So but back to the ghost story. So yeah, it was crazy. We were moving out of my Studio City house, the one I was renting, this last one before this one. And we had lived there together for like 6 months. And I had lived there for 6 months before that. So it was about a year. And we went back, like, well, we were constantly moving. I think there were like 3 moving days. And of course, my amazing husband, fiance at the time, like literally did the whole move. He was freaking so sweet. But like, I was always there alone a lot because I was like, when we lived there, Moses would go back and forth a lot to his place, to like work and stuff like that. And so like, as I was alone, like nothing, whatever. Literally, we went to do the final walkthrough when like the landlord comes and you're like, you give him the key. Like that's when you, Gabrielle, thank you for the super chat. You give him the key, everything. And it was like completely empty this time. And it's probably been empty for like a couple weeks at this point because we had gotten people in there to paint and stuff. And it was so weird. We were like walking around the house and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like broad daylight, like popular intersection. It's like in the Hollywood Hills. And we heard like literally like a girl like screaming, like, ah, ah, like kind of like something was happening. Like she might have, like someone was gonna like, it sounded like someone was like, you know, you know. So I like went outside and I knew one of the neighbors had like kids. Couldn't hear it outside. And then the other neighbors were always kind of weird. I feel like they Airbnb'd. Those neighbors were kind of weird sometimes. There was a lot of guys usually, and they'd always like yell over when we were outside and stuff like that. Like, either Airbnb or they lived there. So we kind of knew the people, but like this was crazy. And like I couldn't hear anything outside. And then like 30 minutes passed and we like heard it again. And I was like, and like when I tell you, like we both got chills, like I think he was upstairs, I was downstairs or something, or I don't know, we were different ends of the house. And we both got chills. Like I got chilled. I was like scared. I was like, no, 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 like I can't be in here. Like I literally can't be in here. So I like went outside and I got chills. And then he did too. And he's just like, and I actually went up. I'm like, because I wanted to hear it more. I like went up and I like, it was so weird. I couldn't hear it. Are you growing out your natural hair or keeping up the blonde? I'm keeping up the blonde. I just need to go get an appointment. That's why it's so hella dark right now. But Okay. We went upstairs and, like, I kinda heard it too, but it kinda was like it sounded like it was coming from, like, the bathroom. It was so weird, and I was just like, "I have to go, like, this is so scary." Like, I went outside, I bolted outside, and right when I went outside, the landlord came up, and I was like, "I'm not going in there, it's haunted." Like, that's what I told him, I'm like, "It's haunted in there." Like, we heard screams. Like, I don't know how to explain it, 'cause I'm not telling the story, like, goosebumpy, but it was so goosebumpy. You're just like it just felt, and I went up to the room where I'm like, "I need to, like, get out of here." I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like I said, it was empty for a couple weeks. Um, but yeah, I don't know. And then they went through it and I was just like, oh, so we did clean it. I mean, we cleaned, we painted all that stuff like that, um, but yeah, that's where it was. Get out or I stay. Yeah, I mean, it was scary. I don't know. Ariana Grande playing Glinda in the upcoming weekend movie. I like that. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. What is the title of my live? I forget the title of it. I should probably like mention it so it's not so clickbaity. Was the title Trisha Paytas Garbage and Will Never Change? I don't even know what to say to that. I thought it was just kind of funny. It's just so crazy when I see those titles because I see that a lot too. Like, will never change, she'll never change, or something. And I'm just like, I don't know. Again, I know it's probably to make money, but like, it's like they're so dramatic and they're so like, and people ultimately, I think people don't want people to change. That's my like true theory is like garbage, great band, yeah. Um, like because people will like, I've changed, and like, nope, not allowed to. I don't know. People are just so baseball fan. Trisha goes to haunted houses channel. No, no, I am so scared. Like I'm scared of like those like haunted houses they put up during Halloween time. Like no. Mm-mm, not for me. Um, People don't like to admit they crave drama. Yeah, and I think people just want people to stay stuck. Like people really want people just to stay crappy people. Like they'll say change, 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 and then they could change. And like it doesn't really matter how much years have passed. Like they'll hang on to it. And that's kind of sucks. I feel like we're gonna get out of that at some point where people will be like, okay, yeah, people change, like, let's move on. But Hesper, hey girly. Hey Hesper, thank you for the super chat. Manchester City, Trisha does ASMR in space. Please make it happen. I don't know if I could do that. I'll talk to Elon Musk. Trisha Moses does videos. Those were fun. I had so much energy last year. I had so much energy. I don't know. I feel like every year I've had like so much energy, but yeah, last year seemed to be like I think I was getting married, so I was just like I was like so excited. It's kind of sad when your wedding's over. I mean, not sad because like our wedding got so stressful, but like it's kind of sad. Like I watch people planning their weddings, although you just like you kind of do think like, oh, it's a lot of work. And the actual day is like a lot actually. Like it's kind of I was overwhelmed by like thinking about all the people like I have to talk to because I'm kind of bad at socializing, but you kind of just do it and you're kind of on like a high too. You're kind of like on, you know, all of that. You're making me so excited for my wedding. I love you. Yeah, weddings are fun. I did 2 of them. They are really fun. They're like a lot of work and like kind of stressful. But the actual wedding itself, like it really did kind of just feel fun. I didn't stress too much. And if I started to, I'm like, no, you're not stressing on your wedding day. Please say hi, Sydney. I hope you're doing good and drinking water. I love you. Okay, let me have some more of this water. Thank you for reminding me. I do need to drink more water. It's like one of those things for sure. Um, look, I love the car mukbang phase. Okay, I'm gonna do more car mukbangs for sure. That I just like I don't know what to mukbang anymore. I was trying to eat healthier for like fast food, or I was trying to eat healthier, so I wasn't trying to eat fast food. And that's really the only thing I can like mukbang in the car. Maybe like once a week or something. I can do a fast food mukbang because those are kind of fun. Look at me saving Trisha's life. Thank you for reminding me. Spring roll. I tried to look up how to like make dumplings the other day. No. Korean hot dogs. You know what? Maybe I'll do one for old time's sake. I feel like, yeah, maybe I will. It kind of sounds good when I think about it, like the powdered sugar on it. Kind of sounds good. Luckily, they're far from me, so I really have to like make the effort to go get them. But oh, Chick-fil-A nuggets with a Korean fried cheese. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God. Mukbang your weight loss journey. Kind of the opposite. I'm not on a weight loss journey at the moment, but like, I'm going to be soon. Like, I totally will. I'll be like, okay. I actually saw a magazine at the grocery store today that was like keto-licious foods. I'm like, oh, that was good. Like, pancakes, like keto pancakes. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Sorry. Are you still trying to do vegan? I'm no longer doing vegan. You look like you lost weight. I definitely gained 8 pounds. Definitely. But thank you. I honestly think that has come with more like happiness and stuff. So you're looking good though. Thanks, y'all. I think I'll feel better once I start working out again. Because I was working out after the weddings too. Like we went on vacation. So that was like a week of not working out. And then my face looks fat. And then we were really jet lagged and then I've been tired. So my sis loves your seafood boil mukbangs anymore. Oh yeah, I should do those. We were just talking about that. Moses had brought up the seafood boils. Like we used to go to Bowling Crab all the time in the summer. It does sound kind of good though. God, that sounds really good actually. Oh, how does everything sound good? I just ate. Jim, baby. Yeah. Callie is still in Hawaii. She is. Your face is not fat. Oh, thank you. I think I really do feel a little self-conscious about me. Like, this is one of the times I feel like I feel fat because I've really been eating and like not working out. And so, yeah, but that's okay. I'm not like hard on myself anymore. I'm like, when my body's hungry, I eat. And like, yes, I have been working out, which is kind of like disappointing, but also I'm trying not to get too hard on myself. Would you ever get a pet? No. I've never had one, so there's so much work. Like I don't even know how my mom takes care of 3 freaking pets. Like it's crazy. They're all amazing and beautiful and gorgeous, but it's a lot of work. She has Mucky, Miko, and Pixie. So that's a zoo over there. Does Moses cook any Israeli meals? No, not really. But he cooks everything. Like he basically cooks all our meals. I don't think there's like one thing I cooked. I cooked mac and cheese. Benihana order. I get the Benihana trio with 2 vegetable fried rice. Benihana sounds good. Oh my God. Everything sounds so good. Oh my God. I really wish I was just so skinny and could just eat anything. Like I wish I could eat if I was skinny, I would eat like 6 meals a day. I'm like, oh God. Anyways, let's talk about something other than food. Hey Trish, I hope all is well. Love you in your videos. I miss your mukbangs and China hauls. Okay, I will do more. You guys have my word. I'll actually put the Korean fried cheese thing down. Korean fried cheese and pizza for old time's sake. So far from me though, like where I live now, it's like probably like literally 2 hours. Like maybe an hour and a half. Dramatic. I say literally and then I mean not literally. Angel, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You look beautiful, queen. Keep up that positive energy. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're feeling it. I feel it. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel really happy and like grateful. And I don't know, like it is kind of weird. I don't know who I am sometimes. I'm gonna cry. Sorry. I'm just glad you guys can like feel it, because I feel like I've been such a drag sometimes. And I know we're not talking about my past self anymore, but like, I kind of like, I kind of like hate the person that I was online and for so many years, and that so many people still like have feeling a certain way about me, which is, their right to, and I get it. But I'm glad because I always thinking like, no, I just gotta be the change, be the change that I am and like show. And, sometimes it takes a year for people to see it. Sometimes it takes people 5 years, 10 years. But, if you really do exercise the change that you want in life, like people will see it, but yeah, can't move forward if you're talking the past. That's true. And that's how I really just feel now. I'm like, yeah, that was a person that I was. And I say that more. I bring up my past more to say like, to kind of be like, look, like I was that person. Like I understand. That's why I understand haters. I understand hate watchers. I understand drama channels. I understand like all of that, like jealousy. I understand all of it because I was that, you know? Be squishy. 1 pound, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, I understand it. Like why people gossip and talk about the people because they're not happy in their life, they're not fulfilled. They're, you know, they're wanting to like bring people down. They want to see people fail. And overall, like the media wants to see people fail, right? Like I think it was Mr. Beast. I saw something today or something that he tweeted to like Elon Musk, like, you know, I could feed 1 million people, but like the one time I do something wrong is when everyone reports it. And that's kind of true, right? Like, I don't know. It can be a lot. You're enough, you're valid, or worthy. A a Moses prank would like not KO me, knock out me. Should we become a prank channel? Like prank versus prank. It's so sad they broke up too. They were together for so long, but they were together when they were young. I have a theory, and again, if you were married young and you're still married, like don't come for me. Squishy, thank you. But like I feel like when you get married really young, like in your early 20s, like you either like resent, well, first of all, you change a lot, right? I don't understand how people get married when they're like 21, because 21 to freaking 23, you're changing so much. 21, 25, oh my God, and 21 to like late, like, and then once you hit 30, like who I was at 21, oh my God, if I would have married like anybody I dated at the time, like yikes. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if people, and then also like, don't you kind of like resent, like, oh, like maybe I should not be out dating, you know? And I'm not saying, you know, don't, you know, get married when you're 25 or 26. That's what I'm saying. 25 is like this magic number. But when you like get married before 25, and I'm not like, again, not judging, because honestly, I probably would have loved to have gotten married before I was 25. But like, you're just such a different person, right? I don't even know where I got started on this tangent. I don't know. Someone said something, but being 21 with a baby, life took a turn. Oh, prank versus prank. That's what it was. Well, for one, babies are a blessing. And honestly, like I said, if I was 21 and could have had a baby, I probably would have, you know. Um, but yeah, with prank versus prank, you know, they were so young and but they were together so long. So you thought, oh, they're together forever. But you do change so much with age. And then also, you know, they got a bunch of money and then they got, you know, famous and all like things change so much. But I feel like if I changed drastically or Moses changed drastically in terms of financial or fame or whatever, like it doesn't change that much when you're older because you kind of just know what's real, what's not, you know. And I think in 20s when you get fame or money, you just start, I don't know, I feel like you become more paranoid, you become more, you know, all this, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, I'm not judging them, but it was a shock, right? You're kind of like, oh, I mean, it was a while ago. If anyone remembers Prank versus Prank, they're Jesse and Gina. Yeah, I was talking about Jesse and Gina and Prank versus Prank. But again, like when you're young, like it's just, I think you don't know. You know, another one is Joey Graceffa and Danielle. Like, I always thought they were such a perfect couple. And again, I don't know, like, their issues. And maybe they don't have issues. I think they're friends. Dylan, can you sing something? I will. What do you want to hear me sing? But, you know, it's like, it was shocking. You're like, why? Why did you break up? But, you know, again, they were very young when they got together. And I think, I don't think personally about them. Like, I mean, I love Joey. Joey's like a really good friend of mine. And Danielle and I are on good terms. But, yeah, it's just interesting. But again, that happens. And yeah. Okay, everyone keeps saying sing for us. What do you you all really want me to sing? Because I don't know about that. I got my RuPaul Balenciaga hoodie over here. I'm gonna put this on. It's like weirdly cold. I've always been so hot. Now our house is cold. Our house is way colder than outside. I wear this out today and I'm like suffering. Somebody sings. Guys, I'm not that good. I am not that good of a singer. Bring back emo Trish. We'll carry on. I can't do emo anymore. We'll carry on, and though you're dead and gone, believe me, your memories will care. Freaking Spanish, I did that last time. I don't even know. Isn't it funny? I don't really have a song that's like in my head. Encanto. He told me that the man of my dreams would be just out of reach, betrothed to another. What was Lily Rose Depp like? She was really nice. She was like so nice. Like the first thing you notice of her is her beauty. You're just like, wow, this is a stunning person. Like right away, I knew she was like famous or something. You know, like it kind of like takes a minute for you to adjust because you don't think you'll see Lily Rose Depp out in public, and then like wow, this girl's like stunning. And her friend was stunning too. She had a really beautiful friend with her. But they were both so nice and like humble. And you're just like, wow, Johnny Depp is your dad and you're like the most humble, sweet person ever. She like invited me to her birthday. I was like, I really, really liked her. And she's like, I think she's like one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen in my entire life, for real, like in person. You know, everyone's beautiful, of course, in their own right. But if you see me in person, I'm going to look a little haggard. She was just like flawless, like truly flawless. I can't gush about her enough. I know she's like uber famous now, and she was probably uber famous back then too, but she was just a vision. I loved her. Oh, like if we were closer in age, I want to be like her friend. Have you ever met Pam Anderson? Actually, I did meet Pam Anderson. I probably, like, if I really look, have a photo of like my back. She basically did a book signing and she was sitting down. Actually, I met her twice. No, I just met her once. I saw her twice, met her once. She did a Millions and Milkshake thing, but then she also did a book signing at Virgin Megastore on Hollywood Boulevard. I used to go there all the time because I lived right across the street, and they had signings there all the time with celebrities, and that's how I got like a lot of my pictures with celebrities when I was younger. And she was signing. God, she was signing something. And I made a shirt because I was working at Neighbor Hoodies, which was like a place where you made custom shirts. And I made a shirt that said Blonde and Blonder, which was like a movie she had coming out. And I remember she liked my shirt. She was like, she was very Pam Anderson. Like, she was like, Blonde and Blonder, I love that. Go see the movie when it comes out. Like, she was very like on. And I don't know if she's being filmed or what, but she didn't like stand up to take a picture. And I don't even think you could get a picture with her. Like, I don't even remember like leaning over to get a picture. But my neighbor, Superman, rest his soul, he was the Superman on Hollywood Boulevard for many years and recently died a few years back. But he used to be in like my YouTube videos and stuff like that. And he took some pictures from like behind, but like I don't even remember posting those anywhere. So it'd be like really hard to find. Maybe MySpace. I wish I could get into my MySpace. But she was really nice, really nice. Like, no instant connection between us, but she was nice. So, Pamela Anderson is not nice, but she is beautiful. I'll give her that. She was nice. I mean, she wasn't like mean, and she was very Pam. She was very on. Which that was nice face laughing emoji. Were you happy on your honeymoon? Absolutely. Is there anything you didn't enjoy? Honestly, just the traveling. I got really, really sick on the way back. It took a week. It took a week to recover. We fortunately did not get the big C. We were tested before we left LA. We had to test 24 hours. And then right when we left for the Maldives, we tested 24 hours. And then when we came back, so we were clear. We just anyways. Yeah. Betrothed to another, he told me the man of my dreams would be just that. That's like the line in my head. What religion are you this week? I am nature's religion. Wiccan or pagan. Will you ever do a podcast? Everyone always asks me that. Yeah, I would, but like again, it has to be the right situation for sure. Favorite food? Oh my God, I don't know. I would just say I just had a big bowl of spiral mac and cheese, and honestly, I would say a big bowl of spiral mac and cheese. It was so good. Why are you not vegetarian anymore? I didn't feel it was hard. One, I lack willpower, let's be real. Two, I really missed like chicken and like I really like meat. And I'm like I crave meat sauce right now. It's like my big craving. I don't know. It was really hard. Spiral mac hits. Spiral mac and cheese is so much better than like cartoon mac and cheese or the regular noodle mac and cheese, and I don't know why. It's so good. But the spirals make way less than the big box. The spirals you have to make 2 boxes. Even if I was eating by myself, I'd make 2 boxes of that because it's like really, really little. You got scammed. By who? By what? I'm watching since 2013. I'm actually getting engaged this year. Any tips? First of all, congratulations. Engagement is like the best because you have no stress because you're like not planning the wedding. Like we didn't start planning the wedding for a few months after the engagement. So you just got like this big old ring, which I feel like everybody wants, right? Well, everyone wants to be engaged once. And it's just kind of the best thing ever. I know people who just stay engaged and never get married. And I get that. I really wanted to be married. So like we did it quick because I was like, I want to be married. But just enjoy it. Enjoy it. And if you already know you're getting engaged, like obviously you're part of the process. So Really enjoy that. I literally was saying like the other day, I was like thanking Moses for the spring. I was just like, and maybe this morning too, I was just like, the spring is really great. And um, I just love this ring. I'm getting emotional on the ring. Oh my God. I don't know. I look at it and I was just like, this is so beautiful. It's like my dream ring. And I don't know if I like really appreciate it. I know I appreciated it, but I feel like, I don't know. I get like emotional because it's like, like, I just have like, I don't know. I'm like crazy crying over this ring. um, but yeah, no, we haven't watched Euphoria. Most of the other day she was just like, we should watch Euphoria because like everyone talks about it. And we should because like I do the sounds and stuff on TikTok, but I don't even know. Sorry, I'm emotional with my diamond ring over here. But congrats on your engagement when you do get engaged and really like enjoy it. And I would recommend also like letting someone know so they could take pictures or video. Like we do YouTube, so it obviously made sense that he like set up the camera because like we do that anyways. Like if we're taking photo shoots or videos, like it just makes sense to set it up. So it wasn't like a red flag to be like, oh wait, what's going on? You're setting up a camera. Like of course that just makes sense because especially because we're doing a photo shoot and stuff. But I would, and we had a photographer there. Like we were actually doing a photo shoot. So again, our situation was like kind of perfect. Like we were there for a photo shoot. But if you don't have that, then I would say like, have someone there to at least video or take pictures. Um, because it's like it's kind of crazy when people don't have that. I feel like I know it's like not all about social media, but even just for yourself, to like frame in your house to have that day. It's a big moment. You should have it videoed or pictured, I would think. I don't know. Like when people just do it all private and secret. I guess it's cute. I guess it's cute. I don't know. I'm just someone that like loves pictures and memories. So um did you buy the Las Vegas house? No, it's still on the market though, so I'm not giving up hope. Like I said, the weddings were a lot of cash out, so we're recouping now. Not recouping, just rebuilding. Will you and Moses do a dating show, reality skit, 90 Day Fiance like you did in the Maldives? It was so funny when Moses was pretending to talk to the camera. Why did I remember that in the Maldives? I don't remember that. I mean, that's actually kind of funny. Oh, maybe we did. I love pretending like we're on 90 Day Fiance. I think it's so funny. I don't know if he does, but um, I think it's funny. I'm always like, can you just like pretend? Oh, when we came back from LAX and the international, I was like, can you like pretend? I love like those like reunions when people haven't seen each other in so long and then they reunite. And like in one hand, I'm like, oh, we need to be away from each other for like a week, so when we reunite, we can have this emotional reunion. But at the same time, I don't think I could last a week without him. I can't even last like I go and see my mom sometimes, or we'll like go out to lunch or get our nails done, and I'm like sad. I'm like I want to like see him, you know what I mean? So I don't know, like space is good, but then also like I miss him. So maybe not. Oh, wishing nothing but the best for you. Thanks, guys. The Dish with Trish is one of the things you've done that I love the most. You're such a great interviewer. Oh God, I loved it. I loved the Dish with Trish. That was so cool too. That was with Podcast One. It's so crazy when you think about it. Because Dish with Trish started in 2019 with Podcast One, and it was like such a huge deal for me to get that. And then, 2020 was the year of, the site that must not be named on these platforms. And that was great. And then, I got another podcast the following year, and that was great. So I feel like with each year, there's always something new that comes along that's just like, and I know it. Like I've seen the pattern, I know it, and there's always like a little lull or a little dip. I mean, 2019 was a big dip for me. I had my breakup. I went to the mental hospital. Y'all know the drill. I had about 30 videos just trashing me that year, from PewDiePie to Nick Carter. There was just like everybody was coming down on me, like worse than it was last year. Like 2019, I had a lot of people coming down on me hard, and it was bad. And then, I got my tour, which was good. And then I got the podcast for the end of the year, and I was like, okay, things are turning around. 2020, obviously we all know what happened in 2020, but the flip side of that was like I found the site that shall not be named, which has been like not only my main income, but like the most prominent income I've had in my entire life, and it's still very steady and doing very well. So that was great. And then, the next podcast came, and that was great. Everything was great. So I just know that like every year something else comes along. So 2022 is gonna be the year, Trish. Yeah, I feel like every year is my year, but I hope you guys feel the same way too about your years, And if you're the same as you were the year before, I think that's fine too. I honestly think that's fine too. Just existing, just living is a lot sometimes. Pamela felt really violated from her tape. Are you worried that your kids will see your son's future? I'm not too worried about that. I know my kids will be super, main thing I want my kids is to like not judge other people and like obviously I wouldn't want them to do what I've done, obviously, but I think it's important to like not judge anyone based on where they come from or what they do or what they're doing or what they did or any of that stuff. Um so yeah, I've never thought about it like in a bad way, like, oh my God, what am I, and of course that's years down the line and so much happens and the world changes and all that stuff like that. But um yeah. Moses keeps you calm, elevated, and serene. Yes. Thank you for the super chat, Be Quishy. Hey, Trisha, please wish my gorgeous girlfriend Michelle an amazing birthday. She may just have a special gift this time. What is your favorite thing about being married? Oh my God. A happy birthday, Michelle. Congratulations. Um, favorite thing about being married, just having a partner. Just having like a partner. Just it feels, I don't know, it just feels different. And I don't know how to describe it. But you just feel like you have like a permanent, it's like your closest family member now, but that like chooses to be with you and it's really cool and you're each other's priority and it's cool to have someone have you as their number one and vice versa. Vamp, thank you for the super chat. How are you? Hope you're well. Love from the UK. I am great. How are you doing over there, governor? Dubai again. I don't think I'd go to Dubai again. I think they're a little conservative for me. I didn't realize all their laws regarding certain things that I was like, oh, well, not that I violated anyone else over there, but they're a little conservative. I heard Dubai is great. They were actually really nice to us. It was beautiful. We just saw the airport. It was a beautiful airport and everyone there was really nice. But I don't think I'll go back to Dubai. It's not something where I'm like, I really want to go there. But a lot of people love it. So again, not my first choice. Maybe Tokyo. So what happened to your implants? Oh, are you doing better? For the time being, I'm doing better, but they will definitely have to get either removed or replaced in the very near future. Sorry, I hallucinated. For real, that was crazy. I thought I saw butterflies there. Sometimes that just happens. I don't know. When are you going to organize your house? Today, after this live. I'm doing extra long on the live. I'm like procrastinating. Are you going to celebrate 5 million subscribers again for a second time? Yay. Trisha, would she go to Burning Man? I thought I would want to, but I don't know. Let's see here. Would you ever do a reality show? I used to always say no, but my mind has changed. I'd say yes. Because, I feel like a reality show is kind of like perfect for me now because I feel like that would give me something to do. Like there's structure to it. Like I still can just be myself, but there's some structure to it. Like I really like Newlyweds. I really like 90 Day Fiance. Organizing for you is my dream. It's so relaxing. Oh God. Like, okay, you're hired. Are you gonna like you didn't even hallucinate? Well, I don't know what it's called. Well, I saw butterflies there for a second. It freaked me out. For anyone saying I'm blocking words on TikTok, I assure you I'm not. Oh, okay. Woo! Oh, this feels so good. Oh my God, I could literally go to sleep right now. Me and my BS anniversary is on Valentine's. Your anniversary on Valentine's? Your first date was Valentine's Day? Comfy Trisha unlocked. It's for sure. That's exciting. Yeah, I'm excited for Valentine's Day. My belly button. That's how I feel. It's so comfy. Oh, come to Italy. Pasta. I want to go for the pasta. Thank you for the super chat, Shannon. Help me convince my friend Maddie to be my photographer. She's in the chat. Why doesn't Maddie want to be your photographer? And what kind of photography are you doing? What kind of pictures are you trying to do? Is she an actual photographer, or you just want her to take pictures of you? Because either way, that's everything. Because Moses is not a photographer, but I do like when he takes pictures of me. Any plans on bringing the Sad Boy tour to Canada? I would go to Canada. I've gone to Canada every tour. I freaking love Toronto. Where do I play? I play at the what's the name? The Opera House, I think. Is that what it's called? I love it. I love that venue. I think that's no, that wasn't my first show. No, but I love it. It's like literally my favorite place to play. Will you post spiritual content? I kind of took a break on that. I didn't really like one, it's not so popular, and two, people were like really judgmental with that. And I thought it was like really gross. Like the dislikes. I love that they took away dislikes. I love that they took away dislikes on YouTube. Where's your jacket from? This is Balenciaga RuPaul collection. I love it so much. Have you watched the Tinder Swindler? We started watching the first hour, but sorry, this is like the worst angle ever. We started watching the first hour, but not the last. Not because it wasn't interesting. I actually really wanted to finish it, but we were gonna go see a show. We saw Something Rotten on Sunday, which is so good. We saw it here locally. Are you depressed? I'm not depressed. No, I just it's like midday. I just had a bowl of mac and cheese, so like hit me, you know. Do you get recognized on vacation? Well, I did not get recognized at the Maldives or Dubai, so no. I don't think so. No, which was crazy. Um, yeah. I hear spirits. Um, maybe he went upstairs. I think maybe it was just Moses. I heard something. I was like, "What the hell is that?" You look like you lost weight. Oh my god! From this angle, definitely not. You hear what now? I hear spirits. You hear spirits? I hear them too. They're just walking around. I'm not hearing them say anything. Come all you spirits, stay friendly at bay. Come to me, spirits, I'll send thee away. It's crazy. They come. It's so weird. It is crazy how you like call spirits, and it's not like bad. Like they're not like ghosts. Like the thing we heard in our Studio City house was like literally screaming, like someone being literally murdered. Here it's like they're spirits, and you just want to like chill with them. You don't want to like put them at rest. I think. I don't think they want to. I think they're happy chilling here. What if they're fans? They're Trisha fans. Like we'd rather just chill with you before we cross over. It's okay by me. Oh, Cheesecake Factory. My favorite meal from Cheesecake Factory. Is that what that says? Or cheesesteak? Cheese truck. Okay, I don't know. That's a Cheesecake Factory. Here's me just talking about food again. I was thinking about the fried chicken. They actually it's called a honey truffle chicken, but you get the honey truffle on the side. Tell the spirits to go to the light. I don't think they're here right now. Do you want to go to the light? No, they're chilling. I'll tell them tomorrow. Ghosts are not demons. No, they are not. They are not demons. If I die, I'll visit Trisha for sure. But I knock outside to be polite. That's so funny. Happy day! And Callie, thank you guys for being here, for being my moderators. You guys have been here since the beginning of all my lives here on YouTube. What do people do live on YouTube? Should I be doing something? Like, should I be doing my makeup? Maybe I should. I feel like that's way more entertaining. I feel like I literally just me sitting here. The little light on your face looks like a ghost. Oh, yeah. I think they like this thing. I think they've been drawn to this room since this thing has been on there. Do you still do daily affirmations? Yes. Can you do a mochi donut mukbang? Mochi donuts made me sick before. Colin, thank you for the super chat, Queen. Is being successful just luck or something more? I think both. I think like yeah, you gotta be lucky, right time, right place. But like you also want to you have to want it and work for it. Like I was just thinking, like I said, like now I'm taking a break, but like if someone was like, oh, we need to do a music video and a movie and a TV show tomorrow, and they were all producing it, I would be like, hell yeah, like just like I produce all my own stuff, like Trisha does. Trish talks music videos. Like it's a lot of work to produce things. Like meaning you have to get set designers, cast, budget, income, costume, makeup, hair. You like coordinate so many schedules, including your own. Then you got to perform and work. It's like, oh, it's so much work. I just want to perform. I just want to perform. So, but if someone's like, hey, we have a movie you can shoot at night and a TV show in the daytime and your own talk show and this and that, and like they were all producing it, I would go everywhere. I would do it all. What is your opinion on Nikocado? Nikocado. You're worried about his well-being. Look, Nikocado is an adult. And like I think worrying about someone else is like even if you have the best intentions and you are genuinely worried, at the end of the day, adults are adults. Even if you're like in a relationship with that person, like I think it's but especially because I don't know him. Like I mean I know him, but I'm not like close with him. It's like it's not my place to worry about him. He knows everything what he's doing, and again, for me, I really focus on myself. He seems happy. I don't watch his videos, but like on Twitter and stuff, he seems happy. So I don't really think it's like my place to worry about him. But I wish everybody well and happiness and good health and all that stuff like that. So, but again, everyone knows what they're doing. It's like when people tell me I'm fat or have eating issues, it's like I know, not super healthy, but what can I do? Oh, good. Um, I saw you once at a Beach Boys concert video. Drew, on the freeway heading home from Marietta. Love you. That's so cool. Yeah, that was such a fun. It was what Humphreys at the Bay. Humphreys by the Bay. Alyssa, thank you for the super chat. Sounds like you do need an assistant. Email sent. What did I just say? That's what I need an assistant. You'll have to fight Moses for that job. Yes, Moses is actually so smart. I found out something about him the other day, and I was just like, "You're so smart." I'm always like blown away by his niceness, kindness, patience, and also like how smart he is. I love him. I'm gonna cry again. Mm. Thank you for the super chat. What are your thoughts on Ask and It Is Given? The book, I love it. 10 out of 10 recommend. And I just like the actual like ideology behind that of like ask and it's given. It's true. Like if you just ask, like things will be given. And I'm not just saying like ask someone for like a toy and they're gonna give you a toy, but like ask the universe and it's given to you. So like when you want something, you have to really focus on it, ask for it, and then also like be grateful for it right away. Like I'm always grateful for things that haven't happened yet. And like I think when I say it out loud, I probably sound like a crazy person, which is why I don't say it out loud that often. But like I'm thankful for things, you're just like, oh, like and like it's hard to say, like I don't know how to say this, but like even like money, like if you're like, I'm so thankful for the $520,000 in my account, like the 520,000 will be there like within like a year. And here's the thing. I know you could just say that now and you're like, okay, that didn't happen or didn't work. But if you really believe it and like see it and visualize it, almost like spend it. Like I see it, I visualize, I spend it in my head. Like it's already there. And it always works 100% of the time. And I think people who doubt this method truly don't believe in the magic inside of them and the power of, the just the natural power we have in us. I don't know. You have to really believe it. You say it, but you also have to like believe it, like see it in your bank account, spend it, save it, whatever you're gonna do with it. I don't know. It works. It works. It's worked for me every time. I've like visualized it, and sometimes you're like, I remember like for me, I visualize $1 million in my bank account every year. $1 million, $1 million. Like, You know, and I see that 7 figures and I see it, you know, I always see it. And sometimes it fluctuates, but it always ends up getting there every year. Those 7 figures in your bank account. You're just like, I saw it. And then you gotta do it for the next year, you know? Honestly, I should have like $10 million by now, but I spend so much. But maybe I should stop. Maybe you should just visualize it in there and not visualize spending it. Because I think that's my problem. I visualize spending it and then I spend it. So maybe I'll need to like visualize it going towards like another house. Do your makeup, please. I know. I'll do it live with you guys. I've been just like, you know, makeup free and loving it. My skin, I feel, has been like really good. So, she makes so much. I don't make so much. I do make money. I spend a lot of money too. So there is a difference between people who like make a lot and spend and make a lot and save. Big comfy couch energy. This is like literally so freaking comfortable. I got a new red BMW a few days ago. What should I name it? Hard work, death pays off. Congratulations. Oh my God, that sounds so exciting. It's like a cherry red. You call it cherry. Is that too cliche? I always like the name Cherry for a baby too. Like Cherry Darling. Sorry, that was gross. Cherry's cute, but like that's kind of cliche. What other name for red? Big Apple. Big Red. Like the gum. Or the cheerleader and Bring It On. Also had a red car. What did he name his car? I forgot. I keep seeing asking if I watched the Call Her Daddy with Jamie Lynn. I have not. I don't watch any of the Call Her Daddy. I don't even know where you watched it. I watched the Holly Madison one. That was it. You scared. Where'd you go? Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. You're so skinny. How did you get through there? Thank you. Oh, where'd you go? Did you go upstairs?
Yeah.
Night night. Now you're letting the spirits in. They're all gonna come in now and they're gonna start singing spooky, scary skeletons and oh, they're all excited to see you. Moses! Babe. What's Moses' favorite tea brand? Babe, you're a hit. Where'd you go? They wanted to know your favorite. You want to come answer some questions? Moses, they want to know your favorite tea brand. Come sit here.
Favorite tea is a black tea.
I like this outfit. This is the OG Moses outfit. Come here.
It's a summer. Pretty warm.
Are you hot? I was cold. I was like weirdly cold. What were you doing?
Monitoring some
This
comments.
is how we watch TV. Oh. How is it going? How's the moderation going?
Pretty good.
Oh, thank you for the super chat. Are you tired?
Mm-hmm.
I am too. I guess we should take a nap. What did we eat? Is that mac and cheese? Put us to sleep. How was the moderating going? Is it tough? Does your eyes get tired?
It's a lot of text.
Oh yeah, because you don't like to look at your phone like that. Are they gonna come crazy now?
It's pretty good.
Are you working on your Hebrew?
She's working on her Hebrew.
You were speaking Hebrew today. You sounded so cool. I was gonna record you, but I never know what you're saying.
You can read.
All right. Okay. What color is Moses gonna color his hair next?
I don't know. I just cut it soon.
Can you do your best interpretation of Moses? Like a impersonation of Moses? Oh, no, I can't. You're so hard to do. I literally... You just go, oh, no way. Oh, by the way, he used to say by the way to start every sentence. Oh, by the way. And I was like, you don't say by the way just to start a sentence.
Why? But it's like,
You don't say that anymore.
by the way, doesn't this happen?
Well, now you say it like normal, but you used to say it all the time.
It's normal.
Can you name all this? Can you name any? Someone says, can you name all the Spice Girls? But can you name any Spice Girls?
Is there like a sporty spice?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, that's the other one. Oh wow. What do you know? Any other ones?
No. Is there like a angry spice or a happy spice?
No. Tea Spice. Israeli Spice. Oh, you never answered your favorite tea.
It's called Assam. It's like it's a black tea from India.
I used to order that for you on Amazon when you come to my house off the K-Cups. Any tips on being skinny? Moses knows that.
Genes. Yeah, my parents as your parents.
Yeah, you need good genetics. That's how you be skinny.
Genetics.
Moses has great teeth. What a beautiful smile. I love his teeth. His teeth are my favorite part. I think he has such a nice smile. My mom is missing. Oh my god, we helped Toy Story 40K on TikTok. Kaylin J. Snyder, but it's not getting attention. Cops weren't helping either. What is it? Kaylin J. Snyder? I'll look on TikTok after this. Go follow her on TikTok. In like 10 minutes, I'll go look. I'll remember the name. Kaylin J. Snyder. That's so scary, and I hope with TikTok, hopefully they can find. TikTok is a crazy thing now where they can find people so quickly. And I will. Is that Jesus on your blankets? Adam Sandler.
Is the Hollywood Jesus.
Someone wants you to do a whole video on your art.
Well, there's many on Channel Water.
About your art? This tank top is so like old school vibes. I feel like this is the first one. The first summer we spent together, you wore this tank top all the time with your green pants.
It's from Israel.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it. I haven't seen it in so long. Dye his hair pink for cancer awareness in October. Ooh, pink would be pretty.
If I still have it, October is far away.
Well, you could just bleach it again if you don't. His current artwork. Well, I don't think you've done anything currently. Like your ASMR channel. Current painting.
Well, my drawings, yeah.
People want to know what this blanket. Can you stretch out the blanket so they can see? It's Hubie's Halloween.
If you haven't seen the movie Hubie's Halloween, it's very good.
Trisha and Moses, how do you think I should propose? Oh, this is Beef Squishy again.
Well, go to the sand dunes, dress up as Jasmine and Jafar.
What's a good proposal besides, like, what's a good traditional one that's, like, easy for people to do?
I mean, you have to know the person. Like, if your person wants to be surprised or they want a big production, they want it to be documented, they want it to be, think about the other person. Like, make sure they look good. They want to look good. So make up an excuse for them to dress up, have makeup on.
Moses' other thought for proposal was medieval times. He told me. He said, but it wasn't open because it was during the Panini.
It was tough, yeah. Things were closed.
Best advice on making a couple's YouTube channel. Well, we don't know how to make a couple's
Don't.
channel. No, it's cute. Like, couples are cute. And if it's
but that shouldn't be the subject. You know what I mean?
An advice? But they want to do that.
No, but something else has to be there. Like we saw these doctors and they're a couple and they're doctors and they talk about doctor things, or there's a crypto couple. There's something like there has to be something else.
What
other
are
than
we?
Just being a couple. We're not. You're the YouTube and I just happen to be your husband. But it's not like we have a couple's social media.
It's true. I really don't find couple things that entertaining, which is why I do like lives.
There's only one star in this show.
That's first of all not true. I mean, no, I would like, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't like watching couples together because, couples are like, oh, but like people by themselves are different. I mean, not that I'm that different, but I don't know. Okay, I'm reading more. Sorry. Because I don't want you to hurt your eyes. Where'd you go? Did you go upstairs?
Yeah, I went upstairs.
Oh, I heard you not say that. Moses is so handsome. So, anyways, without you as the moderator, it's not as easy. Did you watch The Tinder Swindler? We did watch the first hour of it. Have you watched it, Pan Holly? Well,
Yes.
Moses' new cut is fresh. He just hasn't gotten his haircut in a while. I feel like when he gets his next cut, it's gonna. We both have our roots are both so grown out.
I have to do
It's
this
so dark.
Well, at least now we can have the same appointment. Together.
Oh, well. Kitty, hi. Happy birthday to Haley Martin. Haley Martin.
Happy birthday.
Haley Martin. Oh, anyways. See, when you're not here, people are not. Sleepy.
Okay.
Just take a nap.
Just do like Twitch. People just
They
watch
sleep?
people sleep.
Okay. Actually?
So just on Twitch, I think those people do that.
Okay.
They just sleep.
Maybe a power nap.
Yeah. And then we'll be back.
For real, because I don't want to end it. I want to, get another snack, but I need a little nap.
Actually, we're going organizing. So that's why. Okay, this is why this is happening. We're gonna go organize the house, and somebody here is procrastinating,
babe.
and you're helping her. So
These are my people.
we got work to
This
do.
is my job.
I'll make you some tea, some coffee.
Oh
I'll get you
no!
up and running.
How was some Red Bull?
I'm going to organize the house.
Babe, I'm exhausted.
Wow.
She needs a nap before. Thank you, Dana. I do need a nap.
This whole time has been one long nap.
That is not true. I have been reading. Okay, I'll just take a quick nap.
You've just been here hanging out with your friends.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Just a quick power nap.
Just
a
20
quick
minutes.
Power, there was
You just
not
slept for 20 minutes.
5 minutes.
You just slept for 20.
Mm. Mm. John Channels will be like, Trisha's so bored with Moses. As soon as he came in, she fell asleep. I like when you hold my head like this. All right. Wow, your hands are cold.
Oh, you're warm.
I know. I feel both. I feel cold and warm at the same time.
Well, maybe.
What's the game plan for organizing? Go ahead, tell them our plan.
She's going to be sitting. I'm going to move around boxes.
Oh.
And then stuff she's going to use, we're going to hang up in the closet. Things we're not using, back to the box, down to the garage, and out of the house. So.
Oh my God, that's so much work.
Yeah, but I'm going to do 99% of it.
No. You've been doing all the work today.
And you just need to know what you want to keep and what you don't.
Can you just guess for me?
I could. I'm getting better at that. I can figure out more or less. No, but there's like old stuff like from previous house. So.
Can you sing Encanto?
He told me we don't talk about Bruno. No.
We don't talk about Bruno. All right. Well, I'll be back. No, I won't. I don't think I'll be here tomorrow. Very busy day tomorrow. But I'll be here Friday. We'll come back full strong. I think this is a good time to do it. A lunch hour is a good time. Mm-hmm. People seem to be here.
Have lunch break together.
Yeah, I wasn't like I've literally written down ideas for snacks to have on camera. And I loved this one. Did you like your mac and cheese?
Yeah, that was perfect today.
It was good. Less milk. Usually make it so soupy.
Mm-hmm.
But all right. Well, everyone's missing I Love You, Moses. When with I Love You, Moses? Remember when I hate? Oh no.
No, that was.
Remember when I was all alone? Just a queen without a throne. How could I have known that my mind is gonna be blown?
It was
It was
blown.
blown. He parted the seas, escaped seas, set all the slaves free. I found love before he opened that door. There was a guy, a prophetical guy.
Push.
The bush was burning bright, not an Israeli in sight. No one above, no one below, no one above. Moses, give me your love. I love you, Moses. I love you, Moses. You freed the slaves and you freed my soul. Moses, let me go. יציאת מצרים, זרק ההכלה, זה הזמן לעשות טוב, תחזרו לעבודה, בכל הפסח אנחנו אומרים, כמשה משה אמר פרעה, שלחת עמי, עשייה בוהק, ואין ישראלי באופק. דיברת אם היה משה כל ישראל, אני אוהבת את משה, אני אוהבת את משה, שגרת את ליבי, משה האם תהיה שלי.
Okay.
Yay! What is it? What's the phrase in Hebrew? Shali, what? Chaim Shali?
Chaim Shali.
Chaim Shali.
Chaim Shali.
All right. Thank you guys for being here. I really don't want to go, but I'm actually so tired. I need like a 10-minute power nap and then we'll organize. Like just a 10-minute one for real, and then you can wake me up.
All right.
Okay. Oh, that was so hard to get up. Okay. Bye. Thanks. Bye.